In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to encourage growth on your Vandas, especially when you have a sickly one. Offering you some suggestions and tips that I've tried in the past that has helped me out, and in great hopes that it can also help you out as well. Okay, so many of you have asked me exactly what can we do when we have a Vanda that is not doing so well in the regards of growing their roots and also their foliage system. So here we have a Vanda that I've had for about 5 months, and the only growth that I've noticed in its foliage system is this right here. One leaf, but I can't complain because that lets me know at least it's alive and growing, right? Okay, now we take a look at the root system here, and again, this is after 5 months. Folks, this is the roots it originally came with. No new roots have grown at all. So there definitely is an issue here. What can we do about it? One of the first things that we want to do with this Vanda right here is we want to go ahead and completely sanitize this Vanda from top to bottom, making sure that we're killing off any type of insects or any type of bacterials or other germs that may be lurking on this Vanda. Here we are, and we're going to completely spray this Vanda down. And we want to do this regularly. I'd say once every week until we really start noticing some improvements in her. And we're going to turn her over and we're going to spray her down completely and thoroughly as well. Okay, so we went ahead and already sanitized this completely front to backwards, top to bottom, and now she is fully sanitized with that peroxide. Now, I've had this Vanda again for 5 months, and folks, there has been no type of root growth at all in this Vanda. So now we're going to have to focus on trying to find another solution because we cannot get these roots to grow. Now, of course, they are still green, so they are alive, but not a single inch, a centimeter, nothing on these roots. So now we're going to have to really think of a way to promote some new growth, either in the form of keikis or roots. I'll take whatever I can get at this point, folks. And now that we're completely done with trying to focus on these roots right here, now we are going to focus on this stem area. Now, what I've done is I've removed the outer leaves that were here that weren't doing so well. And of course, you guys know on the stem, when you have leaves that have been removed or have fallen off, there are going to be some remnant of past leaf layers. They're going to leave a piece of leaf on there that actually coats the stem area and acts like a sheath or a husk material, but can be rather thick. So what I've done is also removed all of that thick, husky, sheath-like material and exposed the stem area. And the reason why we've done that, folks, is for the simple fact that now I'm focusing on this stem. I want to give this stem as much water as possible to encourage some new growth in the form of nubbins, which eventually will turn into either roots or keikis. Okay, so what I didn't want to happen is I didn't want to promote any type of rotting or fungus. So again, removing that husk or sheath layer, especially since we're saturating it with so much water, is going to do wonders in allowing the water to get to the stem area and avoiding any possible rotting or fungus growth. Okay, and so basically what we're going to do for this Vanda is we're going to go ahead and soak this Vanda about 3 times a day, and I would say about 30 minutes to an hour each time, and of course allowing dry time in between the soakings. And also, we're going to give this Vanda good Vanda lighting, which, as you guys know, is good bright light. Okay, and here we are, folks, and we're just going to go ahead and plop it right into the container. And we're going to make sure that the entire stem area is fully submerged, as you guys can see right there. Fully submerged in that water is that stem area, because that is our plan of action, to keep this area saturated with water, again promoting that root or keiki growth. And we have actually been doing this for about a month now, so let's take a closer look and see if this has worked in any way. And as I'm taking a closer look at the stem area, I am indeed noticing some changes, some very good changes. I'm noticing some nubbins and also some green areas that were not there before. So indeed, this has proven to be a successful method in encouraging root growth and also keiki growth. And I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I am assuming these are keikis for the fact that roots usually come out thicker and they're usually a lot quicker to come as well. And folks, I would continue to do the deep hydration method on your orchids until you see some considerable changes and growth in your orchid. And once your orchid seems to be of good health and is ready to go back to the regular conditions, only then would I stop the semi-hydration on these orchids. Until then, continue to do it, and good luck to one and all. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of My Orchid Adventures with me, Maria Young. And if you like this video, I ask you guys to please give it 2 thumbs up. And if you guys want to stay tuned to more videos such as this, please be sure to subscribe. And if you guys want to join me on my Facebook adventures, please be sure to do that as well at My Orchid Adventures right on Facebook. And if you want to contact me via snail mail, you can also do that as well at the following address right here. And again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of My Orchid Adventure. And of course, stay tuned for more. Bye-bye! Mwah!